Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You can see our list of stuff that we still have to do on Isabella. Alright, so we are getting ready to replace the gas tank for the second time. Remember we told you guys way back in the series, we got our gas tank and then the company actually figured out that they accidentally sent us a non-baffled gas tank. It has taken all this time to get the baffled gas tank. So, since we didn't film it the first time, we're gonna go ahead and film it this time so you guys can see what it looks like to have to replace gas tank. The only part that we didn't shoot was the shield. We took the shield off. The lower shield. We have to repaint it because obviously when we shot some black on her, we got this. So we're just going to reshoot it red.
Filled out by two 7mm bolts.
7mm. Okay. There's apparently
Washers.
more than, just give me one. More than one set of 7mm on this car. Which, by the way, is really hard to find, apparently.
Well, not in sockets, but in wrenches
and things of that nature. It's really difficult to find 7mm, just FYI. So there's been more than their fair share. We've replaced a lot of these little things because most of them were rusted or broke or whatever. So plan to make a lot of trips to Ace Hardware. We've made 3 or 4 in one day because that's just the way it works when you decide you want to work on Italian cars. So, since we've gotten the shield off, we're going to go and paint this. I'm going to turn the camera around, and what we're going to do is we're going to film the top of it, taking all the things off that need to come off. Hopefully I can get up underneath the car as he is taking off the things underneath the car. So we'll try to get all of it. I think this is going to be episode 30. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, I'll put it right here. Now we both know. All right, so hang tight and we'll be back.
First thing is remove I'm pretty sure it's out here. First things first, which you may have wanted to tell them, is you tape off where all the things go. Just makes it easier. No, I'm not telling you.
Oh, well, it's already filming, so you've already done that.
So, yeah, so you that way when he comes back to plugging everything back in, you have a pretty good idea of where it goes. So, I've already taped them all off, including the electrical hookups, so that we can just pop them back on rather than...
That would be the smart thing to do. Label everything, that way you don't have to guess.
This one's very tight, doesn't it?
I also have to re-clean the trunk again. We got a lot of sanding dust in there and it's just gotten kind of dirty, so I'm gonna have to clean that once we get the tank all the way out again. What size are these?
Well, these two are 1/4, which means we have some kind of standard hose clamps instead of metric on these two, and then the rest are 6 or 8, which I prefer the metrics. But these are fuel lines.
He drained the tank yesterday, by the way. Do you need a napkin? Just in case. There could be fuel in those fuel lines.
Paper towels.
Paper towels, that's what I meant.
Those two definitely probably should get something to plug the holes with. So if there's gas in there.
And what are you going to use for that?
Just a bolt that fits in there snugly.
A bolt that fits in snugly.
by just undoing one. I'm hoping. Now, let me make sure. Watch your thing there. There's still fuel.
Now we all know what happens when things spill on me. It's hanging up on the middle, on the top. I don't think you can push it back.
I should take it off because I want to try to see. Alright.
There it is.
It's supposed to be. There's a pretty sure there's a return thing somewhere. I'll have to find that. Oh, that was so difficult.
Oh, stop it.
No, what everybody complains about is the hookup of the hose on the bottom.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we'll see.
sucked. Ah, you're sloshing glass out.
Damn it.
Alrighty, so tank is out. We're gonna take a break. I'm gonna get this film off. He got, I don't know, maybe 1/4 of a gallon of gas out of the tank. There was still some.
Not even.
There was still a little in there,
there's
so
not even a cup left.
we'll let me get all this film off of here, feed some babies, get something to drink. We'll come back and we'll get the tank put back in after I clean out the trunk.
6 hours later.
All right, so here we are back. It's now dark. Why? Oh, okay. If you want to know why, let me explain why you look at this empty hole. Because we ended up having to clean all the threads off of all of the bolts that are sticking up out of there. We had to rethread a couple of them. We had to cut about a 2-inch piece out of the chassis. We enlarged the holes in the gas tank for the same studs, which that didn't work. So the 2-inch piece out of the chassis did the trick. Shouldn't have had to have done that, but it is what it is.
They don't want to have to, but ended up having to.
So ended up having to. A little upset, well, lot upset because got nothing done but this gas tank the entire day. So now it will just drop in because that's what it was supposed to have done the first damn time. But it was hitting the lip of the chassis up underneath, so had to take that piece out, smooth everything off, paint it so that there wasn't raw metal sitting anywhere, let that dry after all the other things that we did. So now, in theory, we should be able to drop the tank in, hook up all the hoses. The hose up underneath's a little bit of a pain in the ass, I understand, so we'll see how long that one takes. It's not the easiest thing in the world to get back on. We'll see. Let's just listen to music while we do the rest.
Let's show how it's supposed to have dropped in.
Next morning.
All right, here we are the next day. The trunk is clean. We have all the stuff finally in and hooked up. Yesterday sucked. So, we have to take a picture of us destroying the old tank, which is over in this box, because they screwed up and sent us the wrong tank. So we've got to take a picture of that. And then I think that is it. We're going to end this one. Call it a day, because, Jesus, this is a long video. Like, I don't know. I think it's going to end up being 30-plus minutes. Lord, have mercy. All right, so... y'all stay out of trouble now. If you can't, don't get caught. You know the rules. Till I see you next time. Y'all stay safe, stay clean, and have a perfect day. Love you, bye.